I'm back, me again. So this is just a general household, Dollar Tree household items. Okay, just things you use around the house, all areas of the house. Let me just get started. Okay, so first we have the squeegee, and this is good for obviously your car. When it's rainy or it's cold in the morning and there's so much condensation on the car, this is good for just clearing your windshield and your back window. And it does attach to the long broom poles that they have at Dollar Tree. So it's also good for doing your window. Oh, actually, I should use it. I have the big garden window that the top is always dirty, and I hose it down, but it doesn't quite work. Hello, put the stick on here and reach up and just squeegee it. Ay, ay, ay. This would be great for that. Okay, and of course you can use it for your shower. So if you have glass doors, while you're in the shower, before you get out, after you turn off the water, just really quickly, if you just squeegee it, you have less hard water stains on there. Okay. Oh, and then these are dusters, right? So you have like the microside, you put your hand in there, and they're like car dusters for your dash and stuff like that. You have the smooth side that's microfiber, and you have the fuzzy side. Now I got two of these because so there's those oh, sorry, someone's nearing the house. There's the slippers that they sell like this. So I thought, what if I sew this shut, or like sew this shut and put a hand, just try to make a slipper out of there, because sometimes when I'm mopping and then I'm stepping, of course it leaves my footprint, and I'm thinking, wow, I should really do something like this. I just thought $1.25 each, I can try to make my own instead of buying them for $20, right? If somehow I could just cut a hole here, maybe cut this off so it's straight down, and then put this stretchy or some other kind of elastic right here, and then just put them over your shoes or over your socks. Okay. So I got two of those to try that. We'll see what happens. I'll try it first, and if it works out, then I'll probably do a second set and videotape it. Okay, and then these are toothbrushes. And Guru Nanda is a good brand name. And this one says it has big, tough bristles. So it's dense bristles. And whatever kind of toothbrush you get, you should always get the soft bristles. Don't get the medium or hard or anything like that. And this one's also soft, but this one is Charcoal Extreme Clean. So it's charcoal infused bristles. And this is a set of two. I don't know if you can see that. It's a set of two. And this is charcoal infused bristles, ultra soft grip, and tongue cleaner. So it has the tongue cleaner on the back. Can you see that? In the front, it's the bristles. And it seems like in the middle, it's kind of like silicone-y, but then in the back, it has like the grooves on the brush, so you can just brush your tongue without hurting yourself. Yeah. Change your toothbrush every 3 months and after being sick to help fight bacteria buildup. So there you go. So the packs of these, and I keep these in case anybody spends the night unexpectedly. No one ever does, but just in case. And then I got these tall matches, and I got something at a estate sale, like how it's very in right now to have like the little container with the lid that you keep your matches in, and you put the striking thing on the bottom, you tape it to the bottom or glue it to the bottom, and you just have them next to your candle, so you always have anyway, it's a pretty display of the mattress. So I got these tall ones, and looking at them, they might be too tall for the container I got, but we'll see. That'll be a different video. Okay. But tall matches for lighting candles, or we still have a wood burning fireplace, so for that. Also, we get these moisture eliminators for the RV as it's sitting in, closed up in the driveway, and, it gets moisture in there, and you do not want moisture in the RV. But they're good for your closets, your laundry rooms, your bathrooms. Just, open it up and put it behind your toilet or something like that. Make sure your kids don't get to it if you have kids. And then you just, you can see when it fills up with water, and it does. Then you can just replace it then. In your garage, if it's kind of musty in there or anything like that, because garages aren't insulated usually, so they might hold a lot of moisture. This is really good for that. Okay, and we put 3 in the RV. We put 1 in the bedroom, 1 in the bathroom, and 1 in the living room kitchen area. Okay, moving right along. Some little ASMR for you. Okay. Oh, household. How cute is this little sponge? It's the Star Wars Mandalorian microfiber sponge. It's Grogu. It's Baby Yoda. I don't use sponges, but a lot of people do, and so this is a good one for for, again, a gift. Like if you saw my last video with all the Disney stuff I got, this one can add to it. And again, in the last video, it was some oven mitts and things like that, and coasters. And if somebody's starting out and they have a new home or a new apartment or a dorm or anything like that, all that stuff works for them. And you're only paying $1.25 for it. So, you can save a little money and you can give more. And again, the way I dress up, and I'll do that video next, the way I dress up a gift sometimes is, you can have a substantial thing, like even a laptop or, I don't do that, but, but if you have like a pretty sweater or something like that, you can dress it up with other things like little beauty things, or, again, for a home, you can put, you could just put like for instance, if it's like a new home or a new apartment or something like that, you could put cleaning products, get all the brand name cleaning products and whatever, and then put the little Dollar Tree scrub brushes and mops and whatever, to go in there. But yeah. Okay. Enough of that. They had these McCormick colanders, and it's one that stores very flat. So if you don't have very much storage room, or like I got this one for the RV, and then you pop it out. Oops. Like little packing. Oh no, I know what that is. If you saw the other video with the florals, you would know what these little things I said would get everywhere. But anyway, you pop this out, and of course, you can wash your berries. So what we do, grow blackberries and raspberries, and this is a perfect size. Actually, there's quite a few green ones on there already. So he can probably, my honey's first harvest is probably going to fill this basket. So yeah, to rinse them out and all that kind of stuff. And then you just flatten it up again. And if you have a command strip or something, you can even just hang it, have it available. I want to have my garden going, zucchini, tomatoes, herbs, anything like that you put in here, you rinse it really well, and then you bring it in. Anyway, you get the idea. It's a colander, but it's a portable one. Part of Disney. Again, if you look at the other video, how cute are these bag clips? They're super cute. I'm in a whole Disney package for somebody. And then again, these. How cute are those? Another set of these, because of course I had to get some for us too. And then these, the Pooh ones. Look at that stuff again. I told you, that's why I threw those in the trash. The Pooh ones have magnets too. So if you can use them for if you have kids or whatever, or your calendars on your fridge or anything like that, you can attach this and then just, What happened here? Okay, this one ripped. See, I didn't notice it was broken, but this one, you can, but this one broke. Okay, and that was so cute too. Look, oh. Okay, so these have magnets. Did the other ones have magnets? Yes, they do. Also, so you can put them on your fridge or on the side of your fridge, and then just put your calendar out and swap it out. Okay. They also had these little spatulas. How cute! Minnie Mouse. It's a little one. See, it's a little one, but it works in a silicone with a wood handle. Okay, and let's see. Oh, see this thing? Okay, this is not part of it. This is part of. If you see the other video, you'll know what I mean. But look at how cute his expression. See, all part of a kit. Like you could just this with the oven mitts. Yeah, really, really cute. This stuff is everywhere. Oh, I gotta go get my vacuum cleaner. And then they had this Goya masarepa pre-cooked. It's pre-cooked white cornmeal. Perfect for arepas, whatever that is. Empanadas, I know what those are. And tamales and tortillas. And it's $1.25 for a little container. So like if, again, you want to try it once to try to make tortillas or something like that, you don't have to commit to a big bag, And it has because you can make like sope and sopes or whatever, like the masa. It says here how to prepare the corn dough. And yep, so it tells you how to prepare it. So 2.5 cups of lukewarm water, 2 cups of this, and a teaspoon of salt. And you just mix it up with your hands. Okay. Has a recipe. And these are have a good Best By date. Till next year, the end of next year. So I got one of those to try. I have made, during COVID, I made corn tortillas. I made all our corn tortillas. But I didn't make flour. Flour was kind of hard to come by back then. So I didn't try that, but I'm going to try it with this. I'm going to try it with, I don't know if this is maybe 2, because it says empanadas and tamales. Well, that would be nice to try to make it make empanada dough. I'm going to do that. Because what I did during COVID is I used the Pillsbury biscuit dough, and I rolled it out and I made empanadas that way. But okay, and then it says here, The Torqued Man, a novel. So this is, my honey often gets books from Dollar Tree for $1.25. And then if you saw my other book video, we always check the book section when we go. And if it's, just like a murder mystery or something like that, because since he writes murder mysteries, he likes to look at, obviously that's what he's read all his life, and that's why he writes murder mysteries. But this he calls like cozy, fun books. So yeah, he would call this a fun book. I'd be like, I haven't read it all yet. Okay. And then, I guess somebody's approaching the house again. This is a facial tissue cup holder. I think I've shared this on another one before, and we just bought more because, you just pop it open, it fits in your cup holder. Either I keep it not in my cup holder where the gear shift is on my car, but I keep it in the door because I have a cup holder in the door, which I don't really put cups in there, but this goes in there. And then when you need a tissue, you just reach and grab one. Yeah, it's a facial tissue. So it's a little tougher than a nose tissue, which is also a facial tissue, I know. But it's not super soft, but it's not super hard either. Like sometimes those little packs are kind of hard. It's not like that. Okay. I also get, if I'm there already, I'll get the hydrogen peroxide from there. It's the 32 ounce. And it's the oral one. So I think it's somewhere it's supposed to say like 3%. It says for use as a gargle or rinse. And oh yeah, it's 3%. Okay. So it's probably because this is $1.25 for this big one, but I think at Walmart sometimes it's cheaper. I don't remember, but since I'm always at Dollar Tree anyway, I just grab it because I think at Walmart it might be like 99 cents, and I'm just like, okay, by the gas I used to go all the way to Walmart, forget it. Not all the way because it's down the street, but from Dollar Tree to Walmart. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Oh, and then they have recently had these, and it's a hanging bag for your closet. Again, it works like these do, but they're hanging for your closet. And I got one of them for my dad because he says in his closet it kind of gets musty in there. So so if he hangs this, I had told him to get something like this, but I don't know if he did. But then when I saw these, I was like, oh, he can just hang them in there. Yeah. So after it's full with water, you just throw it away. And it says here for basements, of course, we don't have basement, but if you had a cellar or a basement, I think here we don't, in California, we don't usually have basements. We might have a cellar. Actually, Lily, this might work for your parents' cellar for the house. Put some of these in there to kind of get that taken care of. Or you could just put a bunch of these around $1.25. They do work. We've been buying them for like 2 years now, or a year. Yeah. Remove product. Okay, so for basements, laundry rooms, because of course with the laundry room, if you don't have a exhaust fan, or even if you do, it can get mildewy. Like if you don't, obviously it might. Closets, bathrooms, garages, stored boats, stored RVs, which is what we get them for. Storage sheds, like your what do you call that? Storage units and stuff like that. And second homes, because if they're closed up all the time, they might get moisture. Okay. Look at, and I got 2 of those, one for us and one for my dad. Okay, so that's it for this haul, and I will do the Christmas basket next. Humming right along. Like I said, see you next time.